Okay, let's continue on with more Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is, I was going to say this is the final battle. I was going to say this is it, but it's like, it's not. This is it for the main game. We should be able to easily finish the main title today, hopefully within 2 hours. If we finish it within 2 hours, then that means I can go ahead and start working on uploading the video, and then we can do the DLC case the next time, and then we'll see how everything goes from there. Before we get started, let's just go ahead and refresh and make sure everything's working. And I'll go through a couple of things before we go and get started. Mostly that I worked on a little bit more channel point reward stuff. Oh my goodness. Panda. That is, I can't describe how this looks in my chat right now. So I have a smaller window of chat for on OBS. That emote takes up the entirety of the chat box, but yes, I have indeed summoned you. This is going to be the last part of the main case. We're going to finish the main case off of the final game, get some credits, get some of our thing. But thank you for the bits. I actually didn't realize that that was a thing that was paid from bits, actually. But thank you very much for the bits and the gigantic, scary-looking laser cat as well. Thank you very much for that. It definitely is worth every penny. Like, again, I wasn't expecting that myself. But, yeah, a couple more channel point stuff I've done. Everybody now has platinum trophies. I've at least added an image in there now, so everyone can start collecting trophies just like I collect them, right? So, you might have to do it every time. I mean, I don't mind. If you want to do that every time, go ahead and do that. Like, do what you like. Do what you want to do. I always appreciate seeing you in my chat, Panda. I added a couple more emotes, just some of the basic ones. I have ideas I'm going to work on for those when I get around to them. But for now, I have just some free emotes that people can use. That's okay. So we will just go ahead with that. So this will be the end of the main game. We're gonna stop the Queen from trying to kill everybody. We're gonna solve the case. We're going to get the credits scene. We're gonna go and discuss the game, hopefully, and we'll see how far we can go. Hopefully we get it done in like 2 hours, so I don't have to start the DLC case. But if we don't get it done in 2 hours, we might as well just start the DLC case, right? So, let us go right ahead and begin, I guess. So, let's finish the case off and be finished with the main story. So where is my last save? This one here. So this might be a shorter stream today, might be only a couple of hours, but that's all good. That's all good. I gotta remember where I'm up to. I think we're very, very close to the end, so I'll probably just let the ad break play, I'm guessing. Thank you for the tab, Cat. Much appreciated. Welcome in, everyone. I'll probably just leave the ads. I don't know. Should I snooze them? You know what? I'll probably snooze them when it gets to. I'll try and snooze the ads as much as possible, so that in case people are coming in to thing. But I'll leave it at like to the last second each time. That way, there's a lot less time that people will miss something important. So. Yeah, let's just do that. I'll snooze the ads when it gets to like 1 or 2 seconds, just so that I can, we can get as much out of this before there's an ad break. All the absurd things I've seen, this law really takes the cake. Now what? What can we even do at this point? I should also mention, by the way, I was planning to stream earlier. I was uploading the last video last night. It was about halfway through. I went to bed because it was still taking too long. It didn't give me a time to start stream. Didn't give me a time to start thing. I came back. It was still 94% done. I checked it again before I started streaming. It had 52 minutes to go. Then my sister was going to play some Genshin, and she said, "How long does it have to go?" And I went and checked it, and it was finished. So there you go. There is the process of uploading onto YouTube. YouTube tells you that it's going to take 53 minutes, you go and check it, and then it goes and just decides, hey, it's not going to work. So I got like halfway through the vid by the end of last night, and then ended up going and, you know, waiting, and it was at 94%, so, yeah. Alright, back on with the show, I should say. But yeah, I will dismiss the, I will snooze the ads when it gets like 1 to 2 seconds each time, just so that we, don't miss out on too much. You need not look so forlorn. Dirk has been cleared of all charges. So let us leave all thoughts of the real killer. Okay, the ads have been snoozed. So good. So 5 minutes, the ads have been snoozed. I should get another option to snooze the ads and should like mute the thing, but so let us leave all thoughts of the real killer and revolution in the past where it belongs. So I keep in mind we only get 3 snooze breaks, so that's why I was trying to leave the timer to be like to like 1 or 2 seconds. That way we can drag it out as long as possible. Because I can only snooze the ads 3 times in the entire stream, so just keep that in mind. And yeah, don't see any other choice. How are you doing today, Panda? Hope you were feeling better after what happened, should I say earlier? Yesterday? Because technically it is yesterday for me, but for everyone else it would be like early, so... If it will move the revolution forward, I would gladly face the DC Act. Now do it. Accuse Queen Garan of the crime she has committed.
Such insolence!
Notifications? Why are they messaging me all the time? What you speak of is not revolution. Our kingdom will not function without its sovereign. Yeah, we're having a good day. I mean, I got to be in Cat's stream for a little while. Talked to Mallow a little bit. She raided. You know, get to stream for a little bit as well. Get to finish the game off. Get to chat with some nice folks. Get to do all sorts of things, you know. All the good things. I was in the midst of setting up channel sound alerts for the stream, but I just haven't. I've partially done it, but haven't gone all the way. So I will be trying to set up sound alerts, but to make them work. I just haven't gotten around to everything yet. And Rafa cannot ascend to the throne, for she is as yet incapable of channeling spirits. Thus to accuse me is to wish destruction upon our fair kingdom, you terrorist. Yeah, we're having a good day. Again, it's like midday right now, but hey, get to finish the game off, get to chat to some nice folks, get to watch some other streams, catch some Pokemon, have some fun, get some more channel points so that everyone can see me wearing a Pikachu onesie. Or anything else that they would like to me to see. I mean, I need to tempt people into using their channel points. Otherwise, they're going to not use them. If you would still insist on accusing me, then as ruling sovereign of Kurai, I proclaim the following. Oh, she's gonna rewrite some more laws. All who imperil the crown, no matter the reason, shall be subject to immediate execution upon the Queen's orders. Well, comfy in chat as well, if anyone would like to catch the comfy. Immediate execution? Do you still not comprehend? Then let me be clear. For the sake of this kingdom's future, and in accordance with the laws of Kurayan, I command that you be put to death at once. Oh no. Come the guards. What the? If you can't tell, Garan is the evil one, by the way. Like, if you can't tell. Isn't this going a bit too far? Where's the Garan Royal Guard? They were on standby in case of an attack by foolishly optimistic terrorists. Now, if you would continue to oppose me, the very embodiment of the law, then under my regal authority you shall all be put to death.
Objection!
Come on, this is insane, even for you. You can't possibly get away with something like this. This is the court of law. You can't just order an execution without due process.
Hold it!
Now look, Apollo, truth and due process are certainly important, but so is your life. So think before you speak again. Please, Apollo, do not make this any worse than it already is. I cannot lose you to the Twilight Realm too. What am I supposed to do? How do I win against an opponent that can rewrite the law as she sees fit? How can I ever bring her to justice? Is this really how it all ends? It is your life or your accusation, lawyer. You cannot hope for both. It's time to cease this insanity. What do I do? Should I accuse Queen Gavan? I mean, at this point, we have to accuse her, because, I mean, if we give up, she's gonna probably kill us anyway, right? No, you're getting accused. I don't think you have any choice. Ah, crap, I forgot to snooze the ads. I was supposed to snooze the ads, I got distracted. I was supposed to snooze them right at the, last second. I forgot to snooze them. Okay, it's fine. It should be okay. I'm supposed to snooze the ads, before I, you know, it got to the time I was distracted. Mr. Wright, you know that saying you're constantly reminding me and Athena of? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I forgot to put the, I forgot to snooze the ads, but it should be okay. Yeah, they were gonna play at some point, but I want to try and just drag them out as much as possible. Never fail to surprise me, Apollo. Nayuda, you know that creed we've known ever since we were kids? Yeah, now the outbreak's over. It should be fine. It's just, we haven't gotten to the crucial part yet, I don't think. As long as everyone gets to watch the, like, the breakdown and, like, the other stuff, I think it should be okay. Like, this is just a lot of fluff, I guess you would say. Dragon never yields. Apollo. They are not merely words. They are what's carried us this far. So now it's time to honor these words and the memories of the ones who gave them to us. I couldn't agree with you more, Apollo. Those words are more important to me than you know. And if there's any time to remember them, it's now. It would seem, Apollo, that not one but two auspicious creatures dwell deep within you. A fierce dragon and a virtuous phoenix that shall scatter the clouds herding the heavens. I shall join you in your death-defying bluff. Whew. It's already been 15 minutes. I finally understand what those words really mean. The resolve they embody. Are you smiling, even in the face of certain doom? Is there no end to your defiance? Fortunately for you, no. I won't let fear or even the law force me to abandon the pursuit of truth. Because there is another saying in my country, the truth will set you free. Indeed, that is precisely what Dirk sought out to do through this trial. He wished for us to break free from a certain despicable spiders mobilizing silk threads. You won't be intimidated by unjust laws or given to fear. Abandoning the truth like that is just not a part of my playbook. There is only one path before us. Revolution. The time to make Dirk's dream a reality is upon us. Your Eminence, if you are the law here in Curayan, then your very existence is wrong. Does your desperate bleeding know no end? Now it's a bit late to ask, but what's the plan? Well, if Gavan is going to execute us on the spot under the Defense Culpability Act, and the law itself derives its power from the authority of the Crown, then there's only one thing to do. We dethrone her, right here, right now. Right, but how? It's not like we have a lot of time to come up with a way to do it either. Dad should allow you to perform another cross-examination while we think. Don't worry, I'll come up with something. We'll be fine. You can't give up. Not now. We have to keep fighting till the end. We can't allow these broken trials to go on. It's time to make things right. Alright. If I accuse Garan, Naruto will be subject to the Defense Culpability Act. Which means he will be put to death in accordance with the law. So the only way out of this is to dethrone Garan right now. Could this be the key to dethroning Garan? Rafa, the Founder's Orb, or Maya's channeling ability. I don't think Rafa's going to be able to do anything because she's a subordinate under the thing. Maya's not going to be able to channel anybody because we don't know, we've already, I don't think it's going to help. Because Inga didn't see who killed him. And also, we already know who killed Dirk. So the only option I think we have is the Founder's Orb. Founder's Orb, the key to the revolution. Dirk was convinced that the orb is the key to the revolution in Kurain's future. In light of Kurain's obsession with the orb, it makes a large amount of sense. Oh, your internet crashed? It's all good. It's okay. It sounds like a lot of internet problems have been happening recently. Yeah, it's all good. I'm probably not going to be on for very long. I'll probably be on for like 2 hours at the most. Like, we're just finishing the, we are finishing the case off today. Like, this is going to be the end of the game for... This is going to be the end of the main game, at least. We still have the DLC to do, but... this will definitely be the end of the main game. So once I finish that off and get to the credits, I mean, go through and talk about a bunch of stuff, that's pretty much going to be the stream for today. And then tomorrow's stream will probably be, like, Tokyo Game Show stuff, I'm thinking. There's a lot of that to cover. Who doesn't want anyone using it to gain spiritual powers and rights to the throne? You could definitely try to do just that, but that's where it starts to fall apart. You couldn't have channeled the Founder even after talking to Miss Faye, after all. Only the Queen can channel spirits. The Founder never existed, or he didn't know the Founder's name. I mean, the Founder, we know the Founder exists. We know that more than one person can channel spirits. Yeah, this is just gonna be a really quick stream. I wanna separate the main game and the DLC as 2 separate parts because it's like a different style of it's not the main game. And then that way we can, like, I'm assuming Tokyo Game Show will happen sometime later tonight for me, or happen sometime, or will happen overnight. So we'll be doing like coverage with that in between, like probably finishing off this, trying to get it done. Plus it'll give me a little bit of time to work on maybe some other things that I'm gonna try and get working for the stream. Because I've got the basic stuff that I want down, a couple of emotes, channel point stuff. Now I need to just do the more advanced channel point stuff, make some emotes, and get some sub badges going, and then we can start, I think we're pretty much on our way. I think that's all I have to really do, that I can think of. By that point, it's just mostly like, hey, like, can anyone think of anything else? And, you know, just need to get some ideas, that's all. Name of the Founder is only known to those who become Queen. That means the only people who currently know her name are Garan and Amara. So even if someone else had the orb, they wouldn't be able to channel the Founder. So that begs the question, why is Garan so fixated on the orb? So I overthink this. Garan is obsessed with the orb because she wants to clear her name. It's a national treasure, or she can't channel spirits. Well, if this is the case, it being a national treasure is not gonna matter. I don't know if her having the I don't know if her having the Founder's Orb will clear her name necessarily. So I think the only option is that she can't channel spirits, so she's lying about channeling spirits. Because we technically haven't seen her do it. We saw Amara do it, but we didn't see Garan do it, so... Could be, it's hard to believe, but... If she wants spiritual power, does that mean Garan can't channel spirits? That would explain why she had Amara perform the rite of channeling. Yeah, because we technically have not seen her perform the role yet. That's the one thing. We have not had her perform that role once again. So there has to be something up with that. So why did she let Amara live? To stand in for her when the time came to channel spirits? So if Garan can't channel spirits, she would be exiled. I mean, I don't think she'd be exiled for not being able to channel spirits. I mean, she's gonna be executed. It would look bad it would definitely look bad if she couldn't channel spirits because she'd been lying this whole time, but I think for the most part is, like, we're trying to dethrone her, so if we can prove that she can't channel spirits, then she wouldn't have a claim to the throne, which then means she can't order everybody to go and be sentenced to death, which means that we succeed, so... This is the only logical explanation that we have. This is all that we have is logical explanation. Yeah, this is the only way we can get around this. Everyone's basically at gunpoint at this point. She may as well have just killed us. Like, that's the other thing as well. But then again, that wouldn't work either. Because of the revolution, so... Garansted's culpability act was established under the Crown's authority. But if she had no claim to the throne, then the DC Act would become null and void. No, not just the DC Act. All of the insane laws she's enacted would be swept away in one fell swoop. You claim the authority of the Crown. You of all people. That's a good one. Have you truly lost it, lawyer? Indeed, I would have the defense explain himself at once. It's easy, your majesty. Why is Queen Garan so obsessed with the Founder's Orb? Why did she let Queen Amara live? And why was she having her mercifulness perform the rite of channeling in her place? The answers to these questions point to a single conclusion. A fact that will shake this kingdom to its very core. I still do not follow, Apollo. Your Eminence, I have just one question for you, and please be honest. You can't actually channel spirits, can you? Believe the Queen is not capable of communing with the dead? The Professor will explain himself at once! In Curating, the ability to channel spirits is an absolute requirement for a would-be Queen. But Your Eminence, if you were incapable of doing that, then you'd have no claim to the throne. Not only that, but every law you've passed would be rendered null and void. And you, the Garan Royal Guard? You seem to be rather enamored with the Queen's supposed spiritual power? But what if she had none? What if she were just an ordinary person? A pretender to the throne? Also, there's a wild meowth in chat if anybody would like a meow. That's crazy talk! Impossible! Everyone knows only spirit mediums can become queen! Such blasphemy! On what grounds do you make such a defamatory claim? Queen Garan, if you think I'm just out to defame you, then prove it. Prove it using this piece of evidence you want so badly. Yeah, we give you... You want the Founder's Orb? Here, take it. Take the Founder's Orb. Take it and prove it to us. All the conditions for summoning the Founder should be in place. With the Orb, we know what the Founder looks like. And as Queen, we should know the Founder's name. You should know the Founder's name, sorry. Now, if you would, Your Eminence, please show us the great spiritual power you bear as Grand Priestess of Kurayan. To witness Her Eminence's great power with our own eyes, the Holy Mother will appear before us. Oh, great miracle of miracles! Pray Praise be your eminence! May the mighty spiritual power show us the way! Enough! Enough, I say, you mindless cretins! Your eminence? Can it be that you cannot? No, no! I want a lawyer! Summon one at once! Is that Plat name? No, this is Patrick. This is Patrick. Yeah, you just missed the Meowth. You just missed it. I want a lawyer! Summon one at once!
Objection!
You just missed the Meowth, unfortunately, but welcome in, Johnny. Hope you're doing well today. Aren't you forgetting something? There aren't any lawyers left in Kurian. You want a refund? It was free in the first place, so, yeah, it was free. You can thank your defense culpability out for that. I'm doing pretty well, just trying to get adjusted to, a lot of the affiliate benefits, trying to get, almost finished this game after umpteen many hours. Like, this case has been very, very long. But, you know, just really, it's a really good case. Just trying to get used to the, you know, adding a bunch of features and stuff for the stream. Yeah, we got it, a week ago, actually. It's been 1 week, so, you know, thanks again for the congratulations. We'll try and we'll try our best to get you there as well, because, you know, we definitely want to help you get there, too. We can definitely push for that. Your Eminence, please give us a glance of your magnificent spiritual power! Yeah, it was a long road that, I don't think you were in the stream that I got it, but, essentially I got kicked and dragged. I got kicked and dragged, basically, into affiliate that one stream. Like, Panda, a few other, streaming, people, they basically just said, you're reaching affiliate today, whether you want to or not, and then, it kind of just went like that, so it was one of those things. You've been slacking lately? I mean, it is hard to be consistent. If you're still in the 2s, that's still at least a good thing to aim for, but, I mean, we'll try and help out as much as we can. Summon her holiness so she may guide us! Yeah, I pretty much just did that. It was a lot of stuff. Sarada raided me like 4 times that day. Panda sent a raid to me at the very start of the stream. Another Discord basically like, yeah, helped me out with that too. Kat, who was in the chat earlier, she had a bunch of people like, it was like it was one of those like things that I wasn't expecting, that kind of kindness, but you know, we got there in the end, you know. That's the most important part. The grind is over for me. It's just a matter of like, I want to help out a lot of other streamers. I want to spread the word on their streams too to help them get there as well. Because you know, if I can even help someone get there half the time that it took for me to get there, it's an achievement. 2 long years. I have heard enough from you. Out of my sight, all of you. If you truly are capable of channeling spirits, then get on with it already, Your Eminence. You sneaky, underhanded wretch of a lawyer! That reminds me. You said something to this effect earlier. It's time to cease this insanity. Don't you feel stupid for saying that now? Hydrate? Oh no. Oh yeah, I should also mention now we have, everyone has platinum trophies now, so they can collect them like I do. Let me go get a drink real quick. Alright, cat, you get to make me all wet today. Here, drink. And yes, it is just water. I'm boring. I like to drink water. That's all that I like to do. I like to get wet, that's all. There you go, cat. You got your hydrate. Indeed, of all the things she has said, I can think of nothing more ludicrous. Yeah, I need to invest in a water bottle, that way I can keep, like, instead of me having to go back and forth, I need to invest in a water bottle so that I, don't just keep going back and forth for that. Also to keep my drink cool, like, instead. There's your hydrate. 300 platinum trophies. Yeah, everyone has platinum trophies now whenever you're on the stream, so, channel point redeems are open, like, they do work. I will be adding some more of them. I'll be trying to add more stuff with the sound alerts. I'll try adding some stuff in for, like, if you want me to play a certain game out of a list of games that we have in the, in my, you know, of the choices that I have anyway, because I can't play everything, because it's really weird with the spacing. I will be, doing something with that. Teach this deceitful putrid queen a lesson she won't soon forget. We'll be trying to add more and more stuff as I go. Gladly, because it really is time to cease this insanity. Garan? Your reign of terror ends here! Everybody just gets flown backwards. What is this? Alright, I think that's the last, very well demonstrating my facilities. I think it's not enough. This is the end. Behold, the magnificent power to commune with the dead! No problem at all, Germany. Hope you, yeah, spread the word. Like, again, we have a lot of, really, Panda lives in everybody's streams, but it's, always nice to heed the secret covenant of the orb and appear here before us. It's always nice to have a mixture of different people. But thank you for stopping in. Oh no, what is happening right now? What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? Oh no. Oh, Spirit of the Founder, I can't read this. Appear before us, heed my call, Founder, please! I couldn't read it fast enough. Oh no. Oh, she's at gunpoint now. It's over. No, wait, I was just warming up! The ride actually starts from now, look! Oh no, prosecuted no jutsu. No, it's not. Holy mother! Oh no. It didn't work. She couldn't channel spirits. She couldn't channel any spirits. Prosecutor Samari, how is her eminence? It seems she now believes that she herself is the Holy Mother. I see, but your attempt at spirit channeling failed, did it not? Sadly, she seems unable to accept the facts. I fear it will be quite a challenge to question her later. And what, if I may ask, was her motive? I understand that she killed Minister Inger in order to prevent its coup d'etat. But what of her attempt to assassinate Queen Amara 23 years ago? To become queen herself. Maybe she just craved power and attention. She'd likely developed a psychological complex from her ability to channel spirits. That is why she kept Queen Amara alive, to perform the rite of channeling for her. In that way, it would seem as if she had great spiritual power. In short, she built a cult of personality upon fear and lies. Then again, do not all tyrants. So then, she never really intended to kill Amara, huh? What I don't understand is why Queen Amara even listened to Garan in the first place. Especially 14 years ago, before Rafa was being held hostage. Why would she keep letting the people of Kura-In think she was dead? Well, she kept quietly performing the rite of channeling for Garan. My My mother is a gentle soul by nature, and loves her sister dearly. So when Garan told her to hide because Dirk was out to kill her, she believed it. What's more, she did not wish to tarnish the name of her beloved sister. That is why she acquiesced so obediently to Garan's request to keep channeling for her. Until she fled with Dirk and was told the truth, that is. So that's what happened. Since Rafa was being held captive, I imagine Amara had no choice but to help cover up the truth behind Inga's murder. Yeah, living secretly as Rafa's servant, Nana. No doubt only deepened her love for her daughter. She'd do anything to keep her safe. All the more reason to hide the painful truth from her. Well, that was a case for the ages. I mean, I would definitely agree. Definitely agree. Prosecutor Samadhi has been cleared of all suspicion in the murder of Minister Inga. As has Mr. Dirk Samadhi in the assassination attempt on Queen Amara. Now then, I think it is high time I handed down my verdict on Dirk and Nayuda Samadhi. Alright, we're gonna get the not guilty verdict. There's the official end of the case. No more cases no more cases in the main game. We're done. We beat the video game. After a really long and winding trial, we did it. We beat the game. We've still got the DLC case, which is separate to the main game, but hey, main game's done. We did it. Thank you everybody for tuning in and hope that you enjoyed it quite a bit. Well, if you're watching, proved your innocence. Now you're just smiling again. And that revolution you've always dreamed of is finally happening. With this, may I finally say, this court is adjourned. May 19, High Court of Kurain. Accused lobby. Way to go, Apollo! I was on the edge of my seat when those guards stormed the courtroom. That was a shocker, alright. Can't imagine anything like that happening back home. I know, right? I was ready to go on down there and teach them a lesson myself. Really? I was barely able to hold her back. Hold me back? You're about to go ballistic after a while there, Athena. Yeah, well, I was thinking about helping you smack a few of them down, to be honest. Want me to never say I'd do anything to deserve a Maya Athena double suplex? Did a fine job out there, Apollo. Thanks for all the great advice, Mr. Rain. Nah, it was all you. That perseverance and never say die attitude you showed was impressive. I actually learned a thing or two myself. From me? That's a laugh. There were any number of times where I would have blamed you for giving up. But you stuck it out to the end and came away triumphant. By sheer force of will. Inner strength forged in countless trials. You overcame the most desperate, hopeless situation I've ever seen. Don't know about all that. I mean it. Well, there's a word Hapini in the chat if anyone would like it. Hapini is the pre-evolution to Chansey and Blissey, I believe. So, yeah, I think Hapini is the pre-evolution. Nothing but respect for your abilities as an attorney. Really? Aren't you exaggerating just a little bit, Mr. Rain? You did it, Apollo! You finally won your seal of approval! But what about me, Nick? My channeling's come a long way too! After all, I was deemed worthy enough to be used in 2 major crimes already. Yeah, and 2 major chances for me to become someone for you to channel next. Honestly, couldn't have done this without the support of each and every person here. Mr. Wright, Athena, Naida, and of course, Dirk. It was pretty cool, Polly. Oh, Trucy's here as well? Trucy? What are you doing here? It's magic! I'm afraid she's employed the old let's stow away in Mr. Edgeworth's suitcase trick. Though it certainly explained why my suitcase was so heavy. Speaking of Edgeworth, we do have the Investigations collection. I still haven't got my Lara Croft Tomb Raider collection yet, so next game is most likely going to be Investigations collection, where we get to play as Mr. Edgeworth. And we get to see some of these colorful characters. So you can look forward to that. It's coming up at some point, hopefully soon. Depending on how long the DLC case happens and time and all this other stuff, but you know, we could be playing the next one of those. Some of you at least noticed it was heavier than usual. Trucy? Do you even have a passport? My magic pen is an extra-dimensional space. It's like a mini-universe in there. I could produce a passport at the drop of my hat. Right. Maybe some things in this world are better left a mystery. Welcome in, Training. Hope you're doing well today. We just finished the video game, or the main game at least. We finally put a halt to the Queen. She tried to send her guards out to kill everyone, and yeah, it failed. So we got to the end of the game, the end of the main game. I hope you're doing well this evening. Be a nice short little stream today, but horn head, barbed head. I am forever in your debt for what you've accomplished in this Hall of Justice. Without your presence, I may have never changed as I have this day. It's pathetic, I know. Yeah, just a little bit of annoyance with YouTube today. I uploaded my last video, which was like 8.5 hours long. I had to leave it on overnight, it still didn't upload, and then I had to wait like another like, you know, however long it was for it to finally upload, because I don't want to stream while I'm uploading in case it like affects the speed. But at least it's done now. We actually got to finish a little bit earlier than what it was saying. So it's ad break happening right now. I mean, it should be fine. We're gonna get to the credits soon. Anyway, it was you who changed yourself. Only you could choose to defy Garan. That decision was yours and yours alone. That's right. All we did was present you with an opportunity. You made use of it with gusto. This victory is yours, your benevolence. You should be proud of yourself. I see. So I am worthy of my title after all. I shall work to heal our kingdom so it may know peace and prosperity once more. She sure bounced back quick. So, your benevolence, I take it you learned the truth of your origins. You are the daughter of Dirk and Queen Amara. Yes, my mother, her eminence told me. She said it was a part of my disciplining. If you could call it that. Sounds more like blackmail. Keep quiet or I'll tell everyone you're the daughter of a criminal. My mother was so insufferable. Or should I say, my former mother. Sounds like there was no love lost there. But you cleared Dirk's name. My true father will no longer be known as a criminal. Therefore, I have nothing more to fear. So what's next for the Kingdom of Kurain? You lost your queen, so... A benevolence! Princess Rayful will ascend to the throne! Oh, never mind. Now Yoda, but she can't channel spirits yet, right? Indeed, which is why I will act as regent on her behalf. Till the day she comes into her own. Yes, your help will be greatly appreciated, Prosecutor Sad. Oh, it's her brother, that's right, it's her brother, remember? Yeah. She doesn't even want to admit it. She doesn't even want to admit that it's her brother. It is what it is. She doesn't want to admit that it's her brother. Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of getting used to. You have a big brother now. The person you thought was your mother wasn't your mother at all, and she tried to kill you. She tried to kill your brother. She tried to kill friends of yours. She tried to kill other people. You're now gonna have to reform the legal system. The person that's thing is probably gonna have to be, thing as well, because the laws are gonna have to get changed. Like, the guilt that all these characters will have to feel after 23 years of prosecuting people and sentencing them to prison and death is going to be hard on everybody. It's going to be absolutely hard on them for sure. What are you looking at, you horn-headed nincompoop? In any event, I will be assisted by Nayuda and Queen Amara for the time being. Queen Amara? That country offers consult to the rulers of neighboring kingdoms through channeling. It is a duty I intend to fulfill myself one day. But for now, I will have Queen Amara assist me in that capacity. So then, she's gonna be alright. Yes, it seems the bullet went straight through her, without doing any serious damage. That's a relief. I mean, which is more dangerous? Having a bullet go through, having a bullet shoot you and stay in the area? Or having the bullet go completely through you? Because I've always seen, like, obviously if the bullet goes completely through you, if you've got 2 holes that you need to, like, patch up or whatever, and you have a chance of doing more damage, but then if you keep the bullet in, sometimes the bullet's keeping, like, it could blood clot maybe, or it could, like, you know, getting the bullet out in a vital area is very dangerous. What would be the most, what would be, like, the most dangerous of the, of these? Having a bullet go completely through you, or having a, having it stick in you and just having to wait for it to, you know, get it out, I guess. You did it, AJ. Thanks to you, both Dirk and Nayuda beat the charges against them. And you got the revolution rolling to boot. Revolution? Dirk? Guess you were right to believe in me after all. Yes, sir. There's going to be some major changes around here. The legal system's going to return to its rightful state, like Dirk always wanted. The name of Apollo Justice will go down in Kuraine's history. Yeah, right. Oh, Nayuda, before I forget, there was something I wanted to give you before I head back home. You wish to give me something? Yes, as Dirk's birth son, I think you should have this. Okay, what belongs to Dirk that we should just give him? I'm assuming it's gonna be the badge, because technically he is,
Take that!
yeah, give him the badge. Why not? This is Dirk's. I have to get back to the States. And I know you're a prosecutor and all, but as the man that's going to change Kurain, it's only right that you have it. To change Kurain? Yeah, in Dirk's place. Polo. I'm afraid I must refuse your gift. What? Why? There is something I would like to show you. What's this all of a sudden? Mr. Wright, won't you and your friends please join us? Oh, sure. Anime? Anime, maybe? No? Oh, he's going to the... Never mind. May 19, former Sid Marty law office. Also, spider in the top right-hand corner, like, just big giant spider just hanging out there. So why'd you bring us here, Nayuda? Polo, I want you to stay here in Kurain. But why? We have lost our queen, and our kingdom stands at a crossroads. Most of all, we would need to rebuild our entire legal system. Naturally, that includes the reintroduction of lawyers to the court. Wait, you're not asking me to... Yes, I want you to take over this law office. With you as a lawyer, and me as a prosecutor, we shall rebuild Kurain's legal system from the ground up. You want me to help you rebuild the legal system? That's a lot to take in. Although I cannot do this without you. As a lawyer, you are Dirk's spiritual heir. Having studied in America, your legal knowledge will be indispensable. This is way out of my league. The revolution is still in its infancy. It was Dirk's dream to restore the legal system to its rightful state. Will you not help me realize that dream? Come on, AJ. You know it's what Dirk would have wanted. Let's do it together. You must be taken aback by my sudden request but please give it some thought. Of course. I'm honored that you asked. Still, I have my job back at the Wright Anything Agency to consider too. Don't you worry about that, Apollo. Besides, this is something only you can do. Something only I can do? I mean, to be completely honest, our office would be a bit short on firepower without you around, but hey. Sorry, but I can't get on board with this. Athena? I mean, there's still so much I want to learn from you, Apollo. That's right, it won't be the same without you. Everyone back home will really miss you too. There's no way I can agree to this. Still, if you really wanted to stay... Yeah, Athena's right. It won't be easy, but... Athena, Trucy? Apollo, no one but you can make this decision. Know that I would not question whatever choice you make. I mean, do we have a choice here or not? A flight leaves tomorrow morning, Apollo. Think you can make up your mind by then? I wonder if we actually do make a decision or not. I'm guessing it doesn't matter. Doesn't look like we actually have to make a decision. Talk about a difficult decision. Should I go back to the US and continue working at the Wright Anything Agency? Or should I stay in Kurain and help Nayu to rebuild the legal system? This sounds like a tough decision, because it's like, essentially the people that are your family, like extended family, like adopted family. Nayu is his adopted brother, Rafa would be his like adopted sister, you've got to rebuild the entire legal system, you've got to do all that other stuff, but then you've also got Phoenix and Athena and everybody else that you've grown to know from the US. Big tough decision right now. What's the right thing for me to do? We don't get to make the decision. Oh, looks like we don't. May 20th, 8 AM, Temple. The bus to the airport will be here any minute. I wonder where Apollo is. Do you think he's decided to stay here in Korean? I'm thinking for the benefits of future games, he's probably going to go with Phoenix, because if we're going to continue on the journeys with these characters, it makes me think that he's just going to go and do some other stuff, if that makes sense. He's going to, you know, because for the purposes of future franchises and future games, I don't see us returning to Kurain, because like, all they're going to be doing is reforming the legal system, and they already have something there. They've got a good prosecutor, they've got a good, you know, they've got Rafa there, and they've got, like, other people that can guide them. It's a life-changing decision, after all. But whatever he decides, I'll have to accept it. Although, I guess if they do need an attorney, they do need, if, somebody's a prosecutor, they do need a defense attorney. So Apollo would fit that role. Guess this means no more courtroom battles alongside him. Hey, guys! Also, there's a Rod Vanillite in chat. I believe that's the ice cream Pokemon. Or one of the ice cream Pokemon. I know that booming voice anywhere! Now he's coming back with us, looks like. Yep. I made it. Hello, you're here! Does this mean you're coming home with us? Well, about that. Mr. Wright? Yes? I've made up my mind. Here it is, the moment of truth. I still have so many things to learn from you. He's coming back with us. No, but... Decided to stay in Korean. Okay. Okay. So, this is going to lead to a couple of possibilities. One... We come back to Korean at some point in maybe a case or two. A DLC case, a filler case, where we see Samadhi and Well, Nayuta and Apollo as opposing sides, doing an actual case with Ray for doing stuff without the stuff that was going on. 2, we get another game with Apollo where it's focusing Kurien again. Or 3, we get, we're now not going to see Apollo anymore, and we're going to have, it could be a lot of possibilities, but I get the feeling now there's going to be separate, like, they're separating the franchises again. So I wonder if anyone will come with Apollo. Because there's already a lot of side characters, like Trucy, Athena, Pearl, and Maya exist. Like, they're going to need to have more people. You're staying? I feel like I have to pick up where Dirk left off. Can't let his sacrifice go to waste. I see. Plus, I want to teach others everything you've taught me about being a lawyer, Mr. Wright. Dirk's roadmap for their future, and your teachings, believe that these 2 things will save the people of this kingdom from further unrest. I want to do this. No, I have to do this. Polo, I've never felt prouder. Proud to have had such an amazing attorney working under me. Someday, I'll return to the US. Once the new legal system here is firmly in place, I'll be back. Scouts on it. Will we really see you again, Apollo? You bet. Not that I have any idea how long it'll be. But I promise you this, everyone. I'll keep on learning and growing, and I'll come back to the US an even better lawyer. So don't you forget about me. Of course we won't, Apollo. There'll always be a spot waiting for you back at the office. In the meantime, we'll be rooting for you, so knock 'em dead. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Before the credits play, because there's gonna be stuff that plays in the credits, and I don't want that to play while I'm away. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I will just load up the music, and we'll get things going. Hopefully I'm not too long, though, but I should be back soon. This will at least allow me to get to 2 hours, hopefully, so... Alright, we're back. I can't believe this has taken me almost an hour. Like, it was a good thing that I decided not to, it was a good thing that I decided not to do this as a, extended, like, keep going after I was gonna finish, because this would have been at least an hour, and we're still not even finished yet. I mean, I know I took a break and I had the introduction, but still, it would have been a long amount of time to where I wouldn't have been able to finish it in time. Considering how much, like, what the time was already when I had finished. Got it, Mr. Wright. I still got the credits, I still got to wrap up everything as well, so it would have been, like, well past, like, thing time. I'm gonna miss you, Polly. If this is it, then I'm gonna support your choice all the way. Thanks, Trissy. Good luck with your magic act. I know you do Grandma Reed proud. I'll be cheering for you too, Apollo. Don't think you're the only one with room to grow. The next time we meet, you probably won't even recognize me. In other words, game on? You bet, I'm gonna win. Gonna miss you too, Apollo, but can't wait to see where your new adventure will take you. Well, there's our bus. Guess this is it, Apollo. I'll never forget everything you've done for me, Mr. Wright. Don't know how I'll ever repay you. Here's to seeing you back in the US again someday. Until then, you know where to find me. Is this the end of the game? Credits? Sequence? Maybe? Not? Legacy of those who came before us. It's handed down from parent to child. And from mentor to disciple, we must never stall or stagnate, but continue to grow and change. All that we've been taught, beliefs and convictions that have been passed down to us, we must continue to nurture them so we, in turn, can pass them on to the next generation. This is... anime? Oh, never mind, anime time.
Are you really sure you're okay with him staying, boss?
Uh-huh. I always figured he'd leave the nest someday.
Because everyone's going back, so Apollo is just by himself. So everyone else is going back. Now we get to see what the law officers actually look like.
Here.
Just a little. Got it. Huh?
Why don't we go and check it out, AJ?
Well, it looks like they've done some good. But they've done some good, at least. Rafe is the queen now. There she is. She seems so much happier now. There it is, Justice Law Officers. There's a chance. I wonder. They're not gonna make this and then not have us revisit it at some point, surely. Unless they're gonna have to have us revisit it, surely. There it is. It's the end of the video game. I'm gonna put my controller down so I don't skip the credits, cause come on, Mr. Hat, introduce yourself. I'm the amazing Mr. Hat. Nice to meet you. I wanted to take this opportunity to announce my solo debut. Seems Mr. Hat doesn't want to apologize for leaving him in the dust. But first rivals, you know, I can't let him hog the spotlight. It's just not the same without Polly, is it? Yeah, I kind of miss him too. I know, we should go visit him in Korea. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through the entire game thing now, because the credits just go by so much faster. Just seeing Mr. Justice in action, got to thinking, what can I do for Korean? It came to me, tourism, that's what. I'll develop Korean's tourist industry and bring in more visitors. I'll add a mic to it on the Founders Orb. Make a museum dedicated to the flying dragons. Boy, the ideas just keep on coming. We'll go through the game once the credits have finished because there's all these interweaving plot things that are going on. But yeah, that's the end. I want to congratulate you on becoming our forensic investigator, Dr. Sky. Thank you. But Prosecutor Samadi says he has need of me. The starting tomorrow, I'll be working Korean for a while. Do it this way, it's sure to be an educational experience. Sure, but I can't let that kid show me up either. I'll see what I can do for Korean's revolution. Well, challenges have a way of helping people grow. I look forward to our next investigation upon your return. That's the end. That's the end of the main game. Darn that forehead flick. Ever since you revealed the secret behind the teleportation trick, show requests have totally dried up. We'll be out on the street if we don't find some work soon. Maybe we should take Trucy up on her offer. She said we would make debuts of magic. Shut up. I'm gonna show her up someday, and on my own terms. Nothing fires you up more like a bit of rivalry. I wish that these texts weren't going as fast, because I can read, so I can actually read them. That would be nice. Korean is just like this child right now, full of life and limitless opportunities. I have faith that Dirk and my darling Tyros will watch over them both. Have no fear. We'll see Dirk's legacy through to the end. And just for Junior there, here's the secret to being a man among men. Behold, the Dat's pose. Oh, it sounds like little Fata is saying, come on, little guy, don't be shy. I wish I wasn't going as fast so I could actually read them, but I kind of have to be a bit faster when it comes to this. Been pulling double duty ever since Apollo left, but that's okay. I'm gonna make someone recognize me for the awesome lawyer that I am. She's quaky in her boots. Midget, I can do it, and I will. Mr. Wright will be calling me his right-hand woman before you know it. Let's do this. There's a pen sage in chat as well, if anyone would like to catch the pen sage. How dare you deliver my order in such a sorry state? I've been that slimy, there wasn't enough at my party yesterday. But the taste was fine. He had try some. You great big billock! You just lost my appetite because of you. It's hard to find good help these days. Wouldn't you say, old chum? Charley the other day really inspired me. We even created a Rakugo routine based on Shisho's case. It's a mystery story that'll keep flipping the audiences thinking in their heads. It's called The Scary Udon Noodle. Giving away too much in the title. Keeping the Untitled school going is our way of paying penance and repaying our debt to Shisho. That includes Rakugo training for that kid Owen. With my newfound mobility, even ancient ruins and their fancy schmancy Tomb Raider traps are no match for me. Fire! The university where my father worked is letting me help with a dig. One day I discovered an unknown ancient civilization dedicated to him. I'll also be going on a dig in Korean soon. That private justice better not be slacking off. I like that they didn't return anything from Korean Village either, like they just left it there. They left I'm gonna be super busy now that I'm the head of the Fae clan. Don't worry, Mystic Maya, I'll do whatever I can to help. Thanks, Pearly. Our first order of business will be to revolutionize Korean Village. Oh, I have an idea. How about opening a store where we can buy new outfits like the city girls wear? Well, look who's grown up now, but I think there are a few more pressing matters to take care of first. Yeah, you're right. Guess it'll be a little while before my revolutionary makeover. I don't know if I'll be able to drag out the game for another 50 minutes, so we might actually just start on the DLC case and then just, Mother, now that you have stopped being Nana, I want a new Nana. I wonder if there would be anyone willing to serve you in that capacity. You are quite a handful, after all. With a simple wave of your hand, you would have your attire changed, meals prepared, and even your teeth brushed. Do you think I put such undue burden upon you? You, a grand priestess of Kura Inn. I have plenty of time in which it makes it like this is going so fast. This is taking so long to get through. Well, not long, but like it's going by too fast and I can't keep up with the same. Her benevolence has taken to calling me Braidhead. Even worse, she trembles and her face turns red when she speaks to me. What have I done to deserve such animosity? While it is true that I am merciless within the whole of justice, to be given such a dismissive name is entirely uncalled for. Oh, what am I to do? Perhaps I shall consult Apollo about this. Is that the end of the credits? Maybe? Yes? Yeah, but we're definitely going to have a lot to talk about here. How is he doing, Mr. Wright? Great, he's a respectful lawyer in his own right. He even had his own practice called Justice Law Officers. Thank you. This wouldn't have been possible without you. Before I forget, I made a copy of this photo for you. Photo? Wait. So good to see him again. Don't you think it's about time we told him the truth? After all, they're both grown into fine young people now. Yes, you're right. Perhaps it's about time they knew. I believe that's Lamoroya actually talking to him from the previous game. I believe that's who it is. It's his actual mother. There it is. There's the actual... We're actually getting a credit sequence. We're actually getting a credit sequence for once. Usually it ends after you get all the what's the name things, but yeah, but I'm definitely not going to be able to drag the video out for like another 40 minutes, so I'll probably just start the DLC case anyway. Here we go. Now we get a lot of the post like you know, things that happened in the game that we saw. I still think Dual Destinies is the better game, just because of me not having as many issues with it with this one. I have some issues with this game that make it not as good as Dual Destinies for me. I still think this is better than Apollo Justice, but I would say that this is like not as good as Dual Destinies was. Again, graphic-wise, nothing much really changed from this compared to other than more anime, more scenes that we got to actually see, which were really well done. Everything else mostly stayed the same. Music was also very consistent, much like it is with all the other games too. I guess in terms of the story today, we pretty much we wrapped up the story. It looks like Lamoroya might come back at some point in time. I'm sure we're going to revisit Apollo. We saw Raitha as the queen. Samadhi is the prosecutor. Like, we have our own law officers, so there's now a law office in Kura Inn. I'm sure we're going to come back to there at some point in time. Alfie's going to probably be doing some stuff. Dats is there as well. So everyone's still alive and well. Everyone is still going and doing all their good stuff, as I should say. Also, what else was I going to say? We also, I think what else we did. We also did... we exposed Garan, she couldn't perform the dance, they arrested her. Everyone's back in the US now. I'm sure that the follow-up to this game is either going to be more stuff in Kura Inn, maybe, or if not, maybe just a filler case, and also maybe stuff to do with trying to bring Apollo's like mother back into it again. Who knows? Again, we haven't had a new... Since this game came out, we have not had a new... I'm hoping that we do get a new Ace Attorney. It's been 8 years since we've had a new Ace Attorney game. So hopefully at TGS they have something for us, because I want to see how this continues. And with all of them remastering it, makes me think something's going to happen. Also, more anime. Or a picture. That's a picture this time. Dear Mr. Wright, should I finished yet? Can't believe it's already been a few months since I decided to stay. I'm sorry I haven't been good about keeping in touch, but things have been really hectic. We're putting a legal system I'm not yet familiar with. It's been a real challenge. But I will say, it's given me plenty of work to keep me busy. Is that it? I'm sure we're gonna have to do something. Like, never mind, here we go. Yep, they're back against each other again. Have you not given the autopsy report even a cursory glance, Mr. Justice? It's just I have 15 clients on my plate right now. Though I probably shouldn't have accepted all 15 at the same time. Oh, please. Are you going to help me rebuild Korean's legal system or not? If you are, we need to move through this case backlog faster. Yeah, I know, but... Besides, those 15 are only the beginning. There are 10 more waiting your services. I too have friends and acquaintances seeking legal representation. And being that you are the only lawyer in the country, I told them to contact you. I estimate it will only add about 16 clients to your caseload. Now wait just one moment. I have been handing out advertisements for your new office. They read... From legal advice to investigating extramarital affairs, even yak milking. For a limited time only, these services and more are free down at... Free? 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 16 cases? We've got 14, 12... How many cases have we got in this thing? We're doing this for free? What? What kind of incentive? I understand, like, maybe, like, 30-something clients for free? Down to the, like, just, oh my, oh no. I have already received requests from never mind. I thought we had, like, 380 clients and we're doing it for free? No. How many games is that? It's like 5 cases each time, plus a DLC case. 380 clients and we're helping out for free? I have, oh no. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to say something, aren't I? 380 clients! I trust you did your cords of steel exercises this morning. Well, go on. There's no need to hold back. Now that you mention it, we have yet to hear you shout today. Yes, and I have grown quite drowsy from these tedious proceedings. I could use a loud something to wake me up. Do not disappoint me, hornhead. There's really only one thing to say at a time like this. I think we all know what it's going to be saying, right? It's a word I've said countless times in my career, but one I'll never tire of. Yep, every game always ends in the same way, so if anybody in the chat would like to participate in the thing, all we have to do is just say objection. All we've got is the objection, that's the end of the game. We've finished the main story. Alright, let's push the button.
Objection!
There we go, there's the end. We got to the very end of the game today. As I expected. Took us a long time too. So good thing I didn't extend the rest of the case to yesterday's stream, because we wouldn't have been able to finish it in a reasonable amount of time. That's it. That's the end of the game. We still have the DLC. We'll look at that when we get around to it. Obviously, I just got a trophy for that. We'll sync that up real quick. Still have a couple of things I want to talk about, but probably we're going to start the start of the DLC case like I did last time, because I just ran out of time again. But that means that we at least have a little bit of a foundation to discuss some things as well. So yeah, that's the end of Spirit of Justice. Beat the video game. I guess the main thing I wanted to still discuss was well, gameplay stuff and some of the stuff with the story and the characters. Yeah, all the stuff with Garan happened. We already talked about that. Obviously, we now have 380 cases. I'm wondering where this leads, if that's just supposed to be a funny thing that happens. I'm sure we'll see Apollo again. I'm sure we'll see something again. Hopefully they do like a filler case like they did with this game. That might actually be kind of fun just to do that, fill us in about what the characters have been up to, see how it all works out. Again, everyone seems like they're doing pretty well. There's still more ties about Apollo's mother we're going to deal with. There's still a few other things we have to figure out as well. I think when it comes to the story, at least, like again, Phoenix and crew are all back in the US, so we'll see more of them, I'm sure. More of Edgeworth, Trucy, Athena, Phoenix, and then we've got Apollo, Samadhi, and like Rafer and everything. I'm sure we'll see more of them again, hopefully in a filler case. Considering we have 380 clients to get off, I'm sure that there's going to be something that happens with that. Again, gameplay for the most part, the same as it was in all the other games. The issue is, the one thing I didn't like was the seance. I think it was because I was still trying to get used to how to use it. Maybe in the last case it was fine, but that was, I think, because I figured out how to do it. The main way you're supposed to do it is look at the actual vision, look at all the things, find the inconsistency in the statement, and then once you found that, look at the thing again, find another inconsistency, and then look at the statement. I think I finally got around to that and figured out how that worked. But everything else was solid. It stayed pretty much the same, like we were thinking about that as well. So, and characters, we kind of went through all of them as we went anyway, but there were a lot of characters that were very, very fun in this. Again, new character-wise, I think the Prosecutor was the weakest of all the Prosecutors. Well, one of the weaker ones. I think Black was still better than Samadhi was, but hey, also there's a Glammeow in chat. I guess I can go through each and every stage. We kind of did that anyway. What else? What else could I really talk about? Gameplay feels the same. Yeah. We kind of already went through the characters in the first place, but like, so I'll try and stick to the characters that we... Obviously, the main crew, Phoenix, Trucy, Athena, Apollo, all those were really good. Edgeworth, seeing them back again was really nice. Maya and Faye, we saw them again, which was nice, and they actually had more ties to the story. Some of the characters like Dirk, you know, relating back to the thing, and the whole family drama aspect of this game was really interesting and everything tied together very nicely. And we've still got family drama to deal with, obviously Rafer and with Samadhi and that as well. Also, again, both Queen characters were really good. The transformation that Amara did was really funny. I liked how that played out. Garan's transformation to a prosecutor. She looked like Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers, if anyone's ever seen it. But yeah, she was a very good character. I guess I should... Okay, let's just go through some of the actual episodes, right? So, episode 1, Peace, Love, and Understanding was amazing. Heavy Metal Jesus, I liked voicing him a lot. One thing I liked about this game, I think more than the previous one, was the puns. There seemed to be a lot more puns with the names. Peace, Love, and Understanding was a very cool character. We had Patrol, we have I'll Be Your Guide. But I think Case 1 was really long. I think I didn't like it as much just because of the divination seance stuff. Rafe was always a good character. I enjoyed playing, having her around. Even when she was outside of the thing, she following us around, helping us out and stuff. I would like to see Rafer come back. I think she was a good character. But yeah, Peace, Love, and Understanding was good. We haven't played the DLC case yet. I think... How do I put it this way? I said Case 3 from 2 was the worst case out of all of them. Thank you for stopping by in the stream, D-Train. And, yeah, we actually just finished the game recently, so, yeah. You must have gone really long. You must have gone really long in your stream last night, because I kept the stream up the entire night, but, have a good rest. Have a good sleep, I should say. And thank you for stopping by. But yeah, we, I think... So, the weakest case for me in this game is case 4. I would probably say case 4 was around the same level as case 3 in the previous game. The issue that I have with this game, is that this feels like filler. Like, this actual case with case 4 felt like filler. Whereas I don't think case 3 felt as much like filler, it felt like there was a lot more development going on. So, I was happy with more things that happened in case 4, but I think it felt more like filler. So, maybe I'm a little bit even with this. Maybe the DLC case will determine whether I like this game more than 2. It's going to be a little bit difficult to figure out what's actually my favorite, because I think this game is just as solid as Dual Destinies is. It's just a matter of which case I didn't like as much. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit hard to figure out what with that. But case 1, again, I think the case 1's strong points were peace, love, and understanding. And also, like, the introductions to the court system, how it worked. Also, like, the judge's sass, Rafer being around and with the Satan stuff. I think a lot of that stuff actually helped out quite a bit with what was happening. So that's what I would agree with case 1. Case 2, again, one thing I did like about this is that the scenery changed up a lot. So cases 2 and 4 were back in the US. Cases 1, 3, and 5 were in Wright Inn, and you got bits and pieces of different information as you went as well, so I think that just worked really, really well. Case 2, I really loved Case 2. A lot of stuff with the Magician's tricks was really well done. Anything with the Magician stuff I just really enjoy. I hope we get more of that in the future. The culprit was really well done. The characters were very well done. The setup with everything that was going on was well done with everything. I liked the investigation points. I liked the trial was very well done too. Just really, really solid, I would say. I'm trying to think what else I would say. Like, again, when I'm covering the cases, it's mostly about, like, gameplay stuff, music, which is consistent across the entire series anyway. Also, gameplay and music. Graphics, and then, like, the story and the characters. But with episode 1, I think the main point... I liked the investigations, I liked the introduction to the legal system. I didn't like the cases much just because of... I think if Peace, Love, and Understanding wasn't there, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. But that is how I view it. And then case 2, characters are very well done. The actual trial and investigation points were both on point. I liked both of those. Everything was, the learning about the magic tricks and the characters and stuff like that was just really well done as well. Case 3, I think that dragged a little bit. It took a while to get going, but I like the investigation points because Rafer was around with us. The trial itself was really wacky and fun as well, with a lot of the puns. That's a Rebel, Anonymous, TBD, Believe in Me, Trust in Me, Real Nemu. Just a lot of the puns were there. The investigation was fun because Rafer was following us around and basically making all of her insults and stuff were really well done. The trial itself dragged a little bit, but I would still say really, really well worthwhile trial. Case 4, there was no investigation whatsoever. I think that might have been actually there wasn't an investigation. No, there wasn't. There wasn't. No, I don't think there was an investigation point whatsoever. It was only a trial. I think it lacked from having an investigation. It didn't really have anything that... I liked the investigating throughout the trial portion. The characters were fine. Having Blackwell return was good. Having, the Bucky being around as well was fine. But for the most part, I feel a little bit about it. It felt like filler. I probably had more fun with it than Case 3 of the previous game, but at least Case 3 had the relevancy with later on and the connections with stuff as well, so I think that's where that worked. I was kind of feeling a bit about Case 4. It felt very much like filler. Like, they even, at the end of the previous case, they even told you, like, oh, such thing was happening as well, so... But yeah, in terms of characters overall, like, recurring characters, Inga was a fun character for all he was around. Both the queens were really well done. Rafer and stuff was fun too. And then everything obviously culminated in Case 5, which we just finished. Obviously, Garam was a standout. Rafer was very well done. All the stuff with, the investigation points were all very fun. You could split up the two parties. Oh, there's so much stuff to talk about Charlotte with Episode 5. This has to be the longest case in the history of the series. You know, the investigation point with all the stuff with Apollo and Dirk investigating, finding the Founder's Orb, getting saved. All the stuff with the politician being introduced at the start. The first trial being friend against friend, Phoenix being forced to defend a politician because Maya was being held hostage and they were trying to get the Founder's Orb. Finally, having Phoenix break free of that, having Apollo and Phoenix face off, the back and forth concept with those, finally getting down to the bottom of everything. Then having to return to Kurain, doing more investigation, Inga's murder, Dirk's murder, all the stuff with the two-man sarcophagus, who was the real queen, who was Amara, where was Amara, where was, all sorts of just twists and turns, ups and downs. You know, it was, it was family against family. The father of it's easier to say father. The father of Apollo and Samadhi beating up for double homicide, and then both fighting against the side because Samadhi had to, you know, succumb to Garan's will because of stuff that she had on him. You know, all the stuff with Rafer's development, the stuff with the reveal of Naina as Amara, what else is there to say? Apollo's, like, moments with Apollo and Phoenix on the same side, like, it was Apollo and Phoenix as one unit fighting against the regime. The judge having his moments, Garan abusing the law by rewriting laws constantly, the royal guards doing all their stuff, the fake seance, the post-credit stuff with, you know, everyone coming back together again, Apollo staying. There's just so many things that happened, and it was just, I feel like this might be one of my favorite cases, if not my favorite case, in the entire series. Very, very strong case. There's just so many things I can think of that happened in the one case, and we did them all. The investigation points were very well done, figuring out the crime, getting them off of the homicide. The whole stuff with Maya and Dirk and Amara, who was channeling who, and I feel like there's just so much stuff that we went through at this point. Like, I don't know if I have anything else left to really say about it, because we went through graphics, characters, story. I think this game tied itself together a bit better with the story than 2 did, because it felt like an underlying thing, whereas the Phantom sort of just came out of nowhere, and it came about later, but it felt like almost every case had, you know, Trucy's case, the second case had ties back to Trucy's past from the previous game. Case 4 had Blackwell in it and stuff like that as well. I think Case 4 was just the weakest of the case. And then 1, 3, and 5 tying themselves together. It's almost like a beginning, middle, and end of the law system. Obviously being introduced to it at the start, the end of bringing it all down with the revolution, and then in the middle of, like, being, like, having a lot of things that were going on. There's just a lot to try and figure out, like, everything that's happened. I'm trying to think if I've missed out on anything right now. I don't think that I have. I don't think I've missed out on anything else that I would really want to talk about. So we might actually start on, you might actually do a start-up of a thing. Welcome in, Sarada. Thank you for the bits. We just finished the video game, so we have about I'll probably start the next case. I just went through a big giant ramble. Are you feeling better after yesterday? I hope so. I hope that you Whenever I hear anyone that I, you know, been around long enough that's having that sort of thing, I hope that they're, you know, feeling a bit better about themselves. Why is it showing? Oh, never mind. Went all the way back. Let me check something real quick. This one. Thank you very much for the bits, though. I greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would want to talk about before I'll probably start the next case. Probably, but, yeah, probably better to start the next case. I don't think there's anything else I can... You're streaming Overwatch at the moment? Hope that you have some, Oh, you're not taking a break? Yeah, just try and push through it as best as possible, but, like, you know, like, if you need to ever, like, if you do need to actually take a break, then definitely, like, then I'll probably be in stream soon anyway, but, hopefully your Overwatch games go well, but, you know, the best way to push through it is, like, just push through it. Get through it as best as you possibly can, and we'll be here as we can do so. No matter how down somebody can get, the only way to go is up, and that's just the best way to look at things, you know. We've all been there in some way or another, so we understand. We understand. I don't think I have anything else to say about the game, honestly. I think I've gone through everything. This case was just really the real one case, and I want to get started on the next one before I finish, so we have something to look forward to. Nothing else I really want to talk about. Got about 20 minutes. Let's do the next case and then I'll wait out, probably. That's probably the best thing to do. That's what I did last time. Yeah, we'll do that. It's hard to kind of get my thoughts out without, like, having a lot of bouncing off of everyone as well. So let's do the special episode. DLC case, we'll do about 20 minutes or so, and then I'll end stream. We'll raid out someone when we're finished. I think I need to start just straight up in here, so special episode Turnabout Time Travel. Let's do that. Also, there's a Roll Electrode in stream. If anybody would like to catch the Electrode, free Pokemon. It's probably gonna be the, well, it won't be the last one, but I think there'll be like one more Pokemon, maybe two. Alright, let's start the special episode, finish it up in about 20 minutes, and I'll raid out and show some support to somebody else. So I can catch a break, a little bit of a break, bit of a breather from streaming for today at least. Alright, let's get started. Okay, why does this look like the, it looked like the Kyber Corp, jet that they were using in the Battle City.
Please take me back to that blissful moment.
Wait, what?
It's almost time for the reception, milady. It actually really worked.
Okay, September 21st, 10:13 a.m. Wright Anything Agency. Yeah, we'll probably try to, I don't think I had anything else I want to talk about with the game. I think I already said how I would rank it. I went through every what's his name thing, so yeah, I don't think there's anything else I would need to talk about. Characters I went through, story, gameplay. I don't think there's anything else I would really need to talk about. So we'll just start the DLC case, it doesn't really matter. Make sure I've got this straight. When your magic panties appear, do a backflip into a handstand, then blow out the candle. No, Athena, you've got it all wrong. Do a backflip through the ring of fire while holding the candle in your mouth. There's no way I'll ever be able to do that. Sure you can. I believe in you, Athena. Trucy, what are you and Athena up to? Athena's agreed to be a part-time performer in my magic show. Are we playing as a... Okay, we're playing as a Phoenix. Playing as Phoenixes today. Couldn't say no to some extra cash, so I probably should have thought it through first. Yeah, it's human cannonball this, guillotine that. It's like I have 9 lives, you know. Made your bed, Athena. Now you've got to lie in it. No, I'm too young to be taken out a life insurance policy. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm the head of this law office. Yeah, I think I'll just, we'll just wrap up. I'll finish in like 20 minutes or so, and then we'll, raid out, and then, I can upload this video with the trophy on it, and then, probably tomorrow I'll go back, tomorrow will be either TGS, Tokyo Game Show stuff, or, Tokyo Game Show stuff, or, more of this game. But we'll see how much time we get. Since when did you become the head of this office, Daddy? I mean, who exactly does all the cleaning, accounting, and scheduling around here, huh? Got me there, Trucy. This is Trucy Wright. She's my adopted daughter and a magician. I'm Athena Sykes, the rising star of the Wright Anything Agency. Rather, the rising star assistant to Trucy, you mean. Don't get back into a courtroom soon, you're gonna forget everything I ever learned. Speaking of the courtroom, we haven't exactly had any clients lately, have we? Business is as slow as ever, huh, Nick? But you made more money back when you played the piano. Wait. Larry? It's Larry from the first game. Well, the first trilogy, I should say. I haven't seen him in so long. Hey, long time no see. Larry? I haven't seen you in years. When'd you here all of a sudden? Some big news, that's what. Who's this guy, boss? Yeah, this is Larry, everyone. From the first trilogy. This is Larry Butts. He's, well, let's just say he's an old friend of mine. So, Larry, what's so big that you had to come and tell me in person? There's somebody I want you to meet. Hey, you can come in now. Alright. Wait a second. You're getting married? And that's the person we saw in the... We saw this person travel through time in the past thing that we just saw in the anime section. How do you do? That dress, is that a wedding dress? Yes, it is. Oh, your name's Alan. Okay. My name is Alan Wyatt. I'm a domestic servant, a maid of the Sprocket household. Sprocket? As in Sprocket Aviation? Yes, that's the one. Well, Mr. Wright, Sprocket Aviation's a really big airline company. You've heard of Rainbow Airlines, right? The one they call RAL for short. Yeah, that does sound familiar. Well, it's run by Sprocket Aviation. I see. What is a Sprocket family maid doing here in a wedding dress? So actually, we decided to get married. You what? Not so young anymore, you know. Figured it's time to finally settle down. You're getting married? No way, I don't believe it. Besides... Why would someone as well put together as her choose someone as flaky as Larry? You're kidding, right? Jealous? I don't blame you, but green's not really a color, you know. Alright, Larry, lay it on me. Yeah, before we talk to you, I think we should, So Larry Butts, age 34, an old friend of mine and an aspiring picture book author. As we used to say, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Let's examine first, because, we have not been in here in a little while, and there's a certain houseplant that we need to... I haven't played this old thing in a long time. Not that I could ever play it to begin with. Considering all the complaints I'd get, I guess I'd better just continue to play it. Maybe I should tidy this place up every once in a while. Still, I bet we're going to use all of this stuff sometime again soon anyway. So it's probably better to just leave things where they are. But we're the only office in existence that uses magic props as furniture. At this rate, Truce's props are going to wind up taking the whole office. I mean, they're already halfway there. All those Jacket Athena's notes, Truce's magic props. Not that I'm complaining. It's nice to know my friends and family are always close by. Charley looks as lush and green as ever. Thanks to Athena taking such good care of him. Guess I should pitch in every once in a while too, huh? There's our trophy for, that's the trophy for, all the houseplant, interactions. So, now that we're in the DLC, we pretty much only have, just complete the DLC and then get the last, stepladder conversation. So I'm assuming that there must be another one. At least I keep all my clients' personal info safe under lock and key. I should probably check to see if it is, but I'm fairly certain it should be. Let me just check it out real quick, actually. I'm assuming it's the last one, right? Where is the, Let me actually just quickly check something. Charley's plant, and yeah, okay, the last one is in the, is in this chapter, so... Yeah, pretty much that's all we've got. We're pretty much on the way to getting the platinum. We'll have the platinum whenever we finish this case. Now, so that's out of the way. Alright. When we get the we'll have the platinum in this game. We'll get the platinum when we finish the case, when the credits roll. That's when we'll get it. But we're not going to get it today. We'll probably get it in the next... Well, I shouldn't say in the next stream, because we could be doing TGS stuff. I could be doing more of this, but the DLC case for the last game was like 2 or 3 streams worth of content. It was like 9 hours long. Getting married? No seriousness, Larry, are you really getting married? Not right now, but that's the plan. We're going to elope, see? Like love on the run, guess you could say. Isn't that right, Ellie? Larry, I do believe there's been a major misunderstanding here. My heart already belongs to another. I'm in love with Soren. Who is Soren? Not you. Say what? That's about what I thought. But Ellie, baby, weren't you running away with me so we could get married? As I said, you misunderstand. You said you'd help me escape. That's the only reason I ran away with you. This has not happened. I even shook off the police for you. And for what? That's it? If you can't be together, my life is over. I'm gonna end it all. Wait, back up. Did you say you shook off the police? Yes, we had to, because we're lovers on the lam. Sorry, Miss Wyatt, but can you maybe fill me in on what's going on? To tell the truth, I'm being pursued by the police as a murder suspect. Murder? They think they killed somebody? I happened to find a dead body at my reception, so the suspicion fell onto me. I had me confined in a separate room. And that's when Larry came along and helped me escape. Sorry, but what? Me and Ellie were gonna elope. We were gonna put it all on the line for true love. But the police tried to stop us, so we had to scramble to shake them off. Where did it all go wrong? Feel a migraine coming on. Please help me. The police are sure to be intensifying their search. Look, it's even on TV. More news of the murder suspect and an unidentified man on the run from the police. A photo of the suspect, Miss Ellen Wyatt, has just been released by the police. Sources say that the 21-year-old is suspected of clubbing the victim. 25-year-old Dumas Gloomsbury, death in the wedding reception hall after a banquet. The two fugitives are said to be highly agitated and dangerous. If you see them... You've got to be kidding me. Oh, brother. Guess this means we're technically harboring a pair of fugitives here, huh? Oh, Nick, what's a guy to do? At least dump me hardcore. I'm the one who should be crying. Larry? I haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been all this time? You mean you don't know? You've really gotta stop living under a rock and get out more. I'm the hippest, hottest picture book author in the business. Maurice, Donan. Can't believe you didn't know that I'm taking the picture book world by storm. Oh, but I know you. You're the one who wrote Franzie's Whippity Whip Trip, right? Now that you mention it, I think I did hear something about a one-hit wonder. One-hit wonder? What the heck, Nick? I'll have you know I just created a brand new character to moderate acclaim. He's mildly popular with 18 to 24-year-old women everywhere. Look, you can see his cute self all over his jacket. That heart-shaped pork chop? It's not a pork chop. He's the main character of my latest picture book. A lovable little soul that pierces the hearts of lovers with his arrows of remorse. Cute Piglet. You can see this adorable fellow make his debut in Cute Piglet's Lovey-Dovey Lark. In stores now. Are you sure? Because I've never seen that book in stores now or ever. Well, if you ever do see it, do me a favor and buy me a copy, or 10, will you? Well, I thought you were taking the picture world by storm. Anywho, you defend Ellie in court, right, buddy? Please, I'm begging you. I didn't murder anyone. I swear I'm as clean as pure as this pure white dress. No Cyclops. I guess that means she's telling the truth. Helping a fugitive on the run? What am I getting myself into? There's actually one more thing I really need to tell you. You might find this hard to believe, but... the truth is... I'm a time traveler. Huh? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, there's a Kabuto in the chat. I haven't seen very many fossil Pokemon in chat recently. After the wedding reception, I was attacked. Just moments away from my death. But then, in that instant, I made a wish upon this pendant around my neck. And I went back in time to just before the reception started. Only this time around, the man who was trying to kill me was already dead. Also you're here as well. Ellen Wyatt, age 21. My client in this case, Larry, brought her to me. She works as a maid for the Sprocket family. Somehow, I became the suspect for his murder. It's as if history had been rewritten. Now wait just a moment. I don't understand. Are you saying that... What's going on? Mr. Wright, there are police cars outside. Not just one or two, but a whole bunch. Daddy, a whole squad of officers of the building surrounded. This is the police. There is no escape. Drop your weapons or come out with your hands up. Nick, what do we do? Heck if I know. I see a bunch of armed officers out there. 1, 2, 3... 44, 45? Wow, talk about overkill. Listen here, you criminals. Think about what you're putting your poor parents through. Sure, this isn't how they raised you. Think about their smiling faces and their warm home-cooked meals. Who in the heck are you, a detective? Now hold on there. Hey, you can't go in there. It's too dangerous. Wait. Who's coming in? Is everyone okay in here, Mr. Wright? Oh, Emma's in here. Emma? Sorry for the commotion. So what in the world is going on? Well, I raced on over as soon as I heard that it was Mr. Butts who holed himself up in here. the murder suspect after he made off with her. A fleet of patrol cars? Police are being extra careful. Because apparently, a certain somebody yelled out, "Stay back, I have a bomb." I'm sure you can guess who I'm talking about. Wait, really? Well, the police were being so persistent, I had to do something, so I tried bluffing. That explains the 45 officers, okay. You know, like you do in court, Nick. Please leave me out of this. Well, Mr. Wright, I'm bringing this young lady in for questioning. So if you want to talk with her, you'll have to do it down at the detention center. Suppose I should thank you for your forethought gift of trouble and mayhem, Larry. Come on, Nick, we've got to get down to the detention center right away. Listen, Larry, I haven't even decided whether I'm going to take on this case or not. But I know you will, because it's you. So I got no choice but to tag along and help then. Skip out on me? I've only just started practicing your repertoire, you know. Better stay and practice with truancy, Athena. Promise is a promise, after all. It's cold, boss. You gotta get me out of this. Can't take it anymore. Let's get practicing, Athena. Next up is some training for the water tank escape trick. Stick your head out this bucket of water and hold your breath for 15 minutes. That sounds unrealistic. I think the record's like 4.5. Stop, I'm begging you. She's getting away. You get back here, Athena. Guess the only person cut out to be Truce's assistant is Apollo. Oh, guess we'd better get to the detention center and ask Miss Wyatt some questions. Especially about that whole time-traveling business she was talking about. Yeah, let's go to the detention center then. Yeah, we'll probably just go to the detention center and talk a little bit, and then we'll, like, end the stream. It's, I think it's a good point to stop. That way we can have a separate part of the DLC for the most part. Like, just, we get a slight little introduction, and then, everybody can, it's like, kind of like a little tease. A little tease of what's to come, a little tease of what, everyone can expect in, coming up. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Wyatt, would you mind if I asked you a few questions? Nick is going to defend you, Ellie. Isn't that great? Larry, I told you I haven't decided yet. What? What? You're not going to take my case? I'm never gonna be happy! Miss Wyatt, what the? Did I do something wrong? Miss Wyatt, please calm down. I'm innocent, I tell you. The police won't believe me. Neither will anyone else. I'm gonna die all alone in a jail cell. Alright, I'll do it. I'll take your case. Please stop crying. Really? You will? The fact that Larry was the one who brought you to me had me a little worried, but... Alright, as I said, yeah, we finished the game. We settled on the DLC case. Larry's been reintroduced. We got a time-traveling bride that somehow killed somebody that we don't know how that's happened. We got a really cool animated sequence that looked like they looked like that they were on the Kyber Corp Battle City, you know, limp that they were on. So we'll see what happens with this case in the next stream, because we did finish the game today. So I wanted to make sure that I have the DLC case be a little bit separate compared to what we already do with everything else. And I want to see how long this actual case will end up being, so we will see how it goes in the next stream, I guess. So again, we finished, we started on this case, we've only basically just introduced what's happened. Larry called in a bomb threat, that's why there was 45 police officers, everyone else is with us too. This is going to be a fun case, I think, seeing some returning characters and stuff as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really fun case, so let's see what we're in for in the next stream, I guess. we finished the game off as well. I already gave my thoughts. Really long case, really fun case as well. It was fun to enjoy that with everybody as I was going with that. And yeah, in terms of more content, tomorrow's stream will probably either be more of this or Tokyo Game Show stuff if it's happening sometime later today or tomorrow. It just depends. I can't remember what the actual schedule is, but we'll have some fun watching some stuff, seeing some new games. Hopefully Capcom come through with some Ace Attorney content and a few other things as well. We'll just have to wait and see how it all goes, and hopefully all is well. So yeah, not really much else to say. I've already covered everything else I want to talk about. So with all that being said, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Every like, comment, subscription, review in this video gets credit to monetization. How's about my content for you all? It's accessible and easy to find. I upload my passport accessible Let's Plays and Let's Plays to the YouTube channel. Also have a games list for all of the games that we have played on stream so far, as well as all the speedrun stuff too. I got all the links here because YouTube is still trying to fix that up. Should be done in about 5 or 6 days, hopefully. If not, we'll figure it out. Play everything to my YouTube channel because I have a 14-day limitation on my videos before they put me deleted. I'm going to be a separate place for everyone to find my content if you wish to do so. Look at more past games we have the Plat Trophy, as well as I switching things uploaded from games on the Switch. All of the follower and subscriber things are on hold for now until I get working on these emotes and sub badges and channel point rewards that I want to try and get working on the stream so that everyone can start working on those. I added in a couple more emotes. I changed up the channel points as well. So that's the thing as well. So the live notes, I need to update the runs for those. Persona Athletic are about halfway through. The Aqua Traveler sub are about 2/8 through. 2 Travelers through out of 8, I should say. Got to do the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee speedrun. Got to do the challenge runs for Live Alive, which involve Genocide and Pacifist routes for those. And you also get a notification when I'm on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Follow or subscribe to me on Twitch. At 20 subscribers, we will get a Super Mario RPG Remake speedrun. Because we've reached affiliate, I now have access to ads, so obviously if you wish to remove the ads permanently, you can either get ad block or you can consider subscribing. I will be adding more emotes, some other things as well pertaining to that, as well as we have bits too, which I do thank everyone for the bits. And the follows, raids, subscribes, all that sort of stuff that I get as I go. It helps me make more content, it helps me, take advantage of what else I can do with being affiliated as well. Obviously, the more subscribers we get, the more emote slots I unlock as well. So if you want more emotes, I can also do those as well. What else is there that I want to say? So now we have 14 days of upload before my videos are deleted off, so you have an extra 7 days to watch them if you're watching on Twitch, instead of having to waiting for a week for them to go away. Starting from the first Monday of October, which will be the first Sunday for everybody else, I will be doing some Jackbox streams weekly for the community as a way to help network and have some fun. Also help some other streamers who might not be affiliated or just want some more viewers or just want to have some chill fun times. We'll be having some fun with Jackbox, all different trivia games, drawing games, just to have some fun, and help out some other people because who doesn't like having some fun, right? And just chilling with some other people. We'll probably get a bunch of people on our Discord call to have some fun with that as well. You can participate in the audience, all sorts of things like that as well. So look out for those in the future. Follow me on Twitter to be notified for when I go live. Wish I'm on Discord. I will send you an invite to my friends' Discord server. Close to 2,000 members. Still going strong. Playing topics and games to discuss that as well. I'm very active there. You should get a notification when I go live from there as well. Also, check out my... we have another Discord. Kat has a Discord that she's made for the Stream Squad. Anyone who's looking to be, affiliated, wants some more views, wants to communicate with people better, have, in general, a lot of discussions. We have a lot of viewers that go there as well. You can check out that in the below too. They are a very good streamer. They're a very supportive streamer. They will help out quite a bit, and they're also really fun to talk with too. And also, if you wish to know if you create a stream overlay that I use for all my future content going forward, you can find a link down below in the description box for that as well. So, as always, before we go and finish up stream, we always raid out to to somebody. If anyone has any raid requests, I will take them. Otherwise, I will probably raid someone I'm following. Let's see who is online at the moment. I think I already have an idea of who I want to raid. If they are online, they indeed are. I do want to show them some support. They were in here earlier, and I would like to pass my support onto them at the moment because they need it. So, doing some Overwatch at the moment. I'm going to send you all over to them. Thank you everyone for watching. And with all that being said, why is this not muting? I don't know. Let me just fix this up. All that being said, have a good day, night, wherever you all are, and I will see you all in the next stream.